All right, welcome to Total Body Tune-Up Chair Routine. Now, the purpose of this is just to get in 10 minutes of movement and activity. I want you to do what you comfortably can. You don't have to go as far as me, or if you can go farther than me, with your movements, by all means, please do so. Just do what is comfortable. The purpose of this is not to, not to stretch out or not to gain mobility, but to just get some movement in. So we're going to start with some shoulder rolls. So first we're going to go forward 4 times. So roll those shoulders forward, 2, 3, 4, and now we're going to roll the shoulders the other way backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're just going to shrug the shoulders up 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And now back to those forward shoulder rolls 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now backwards 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now back to the shrugs, 4 shrugs. 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we're going to move on to some neck movement. So what we're going to do is we're going to move our neck from side to side. We're going to go each way twice, left and right. So to the right to a count of 2, 1, 2, and then the other way, 1, 2. Back to the other side, 1, 2, and then the other side, 1, 2. And now we're going to look forward for a count of 2, 1, 2, back, 1, 2, and just gentle, as far as you comfortably can. We just want to move here. 1, 2, and then backwards, 1, 2. And then we're going to repeat that. So go to the right for a count of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and now forward for 2, backwards for 2, forwards for 2, and backwards for 2. Okay, now we're going to move moving the arms. We're going to get some arm movement in. So we're going to start with our arms with an X, and it doesn't matter which is in front of the other. And then we're just going to swing wide as you comfortably can. And if if you need to be lower when you're doing this, that's also an option for you. Do it in the way that is comfortable for you. So we start with an X, and then we're just going to swing as wide as you comfortably can. 2, 3, 4, and now we're going to do that diagonally. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and now the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and just take a couple seconds here, and we're going to repeat that. So again, crossing your arms, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and then diagonally, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the other way, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, next we're going to do some torso twists. So what that looks like is we're just going to be twisting from side to side. So if you have arms on your chair, you might want to side forward a little bit for this one. And, this is just get some movement through our trunk. So, hold your arms up, and then we're just going to twist side to side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And next we're going to go side to side with our torso. So you can bring your arm over like this, but if that's difficult for you, you don't need to do that. But I'm going to bring the arm over, and that's going to look like so 1, 2, 3, 4, and now I'm going to go the other way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and now back to those twists. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back to the side torso movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, and now 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we're gonna get those legs moving. So we're gonna start out with some leg swings, and you might wanna move forward a little bit in the chair for these. And we're just gonna swing. We're gonna do each leg separately. We're gonna do 4, 4, and then we're gonna do some toe heel raises, and then back to the leg swings. So this is just very gently. We're just gonna be moving our leg back and forth. You can slide it on the ground. You know, what makes this easier is if you're on a hard floor, if you use a towel like that, your foot will just glide. So I'm going to do that. All right. So we're going to do 4 and 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then switch to the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to pick this up and put it in a safe spot, and then we're going to do some toe heel raises 4 times each side. So, you know, we can do these together. So raise up those toes. So 1, and then the heels. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you know, this is a great example. I don't have full range of motion in this ankle, so I'm just going as far as I can. You know, you don't have to match what I'm doing. Do what is comfortable for you. Really, the purpose of this is just to get some movement in. So we're going to do that again with the leg slides on the floor. All right, 1, and go back as far as you comfortably can. 2, 3, 4, and I noticed that the second time I did this is my worst knee. The second time I did that, I already had more mobility, so it happens that quickly. 2, 3, 4, and then back to the heel toe raises. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, next we're going to do some seated jumping jacks. I'm going to put this back here. And what those look at, and this is more like a total body thing, it's just a jumping jack in a chair. So you want to extend your arms and legs like that. 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to lift our leg, do like a leg lift like that, and then raise the opposite arm. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and now back to those jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the opposite arm and leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, now the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to do some chair marching. So we're going to try and do this to a count of 30, and I'll try to keep count. I forgot to set my timer. So we're going to do chair marching for 30 seconds. So all right, and then take a second. I can't count and talk at the same time, which explains my silence there. So, and then we're going to do some front kicks. And these are, we're going to alternate. 1, 2, 3, 4, and again with those, you know, raise your legs as far as you can. And now we're going to have 30 seconds of silence again as I do our marches. So. All right, and back to our kicks. Okay, and that is all for total body tune-up.